keep saying this, but I've not done much acting work in a long time. And also, I don't prepare well. As an actor, I don't watch any television or movies. I spend most of my time watching shit on YouTube. I've got right into geography recently. Fucking love it. So, at school, I never bothered much with geography. I had a really good geography teacher, but her husband died. Then she came back to school, and nobody really wanted to talk to her. It was heavy awkward, because every time somebody went, "Miss," she was fucking sad. So, that didn't work, perhaps her. So, but yeah, as an actor, it's been weird. I recently lost my agent. We parted ways. And what I could say is probably been the nicest breakup I've ever had. So, literally I was with her for 2 years. I got there completely by accident and don't know how I lasted that long. Pretty much she sent me a long email saying how much she loved me, how great I was, recommended it to someone else. But also she was just looking for kids that were on TV or films, so I got patched. But getting that was quite fun. Why I love comedy, it's great. Everyone here's just here for a laugh. Like if you're funny, you're doing well. Clearly I'm not funny tonight, so I'm not doing well. But literally, I mean commenting on Facebook, put a post up one day saying, "Listen, here's my headshot, I've just finished uni, somebody get an agent," and some mad guy put up the bastards like, "Here, this isn't how you get an agent, you do this. And somebody tagged my agent, so you look for somebody for Glasgow. I got in this play, it was fantastic by the way, proper, it was called, fuck I mean. It was about Glasgow, and I got the audition, got down to the last 8. I mean when I got there, I realised that the acting scene was quite strange, because one of my favourite parts reading the script was about somebody getting twos on a fag. I mean telling somebody about this, and they said, "Oh yeah, I remember people I knew doing that," and I thought, fuck, this is not my scene. But anyway, me and myself, we did a wee scenario before it, improvising, and the improvisation was kicking somebody's head in. I done great in that. So they were like, "Right, who wants to go first to the audition?" And I was like, "I'll go." And I absolutely fucked it. So I basically don't put yourself out there. And you don't really see. I absolutely I watched all these professional actors, guys who worked in London, doing so much amazing stuff, and I was just all over the place. Only Cuthbert who learned the script. Everybody else there, scripting on. Anyway, I've been through some shit my times, but one thing I've always thought, see no matter how bad I went in life, I've never took heroin. And that's thank you. That's the one thing I hold on to. So I've actually watched Trainspotting a few times, but Trainspotting makes heroin like fucking class. So I read the books. If you read Irvin Welsh, you realise how horrible that situation is. I read a lot of Trainspotting books that now, every day when I wake up, I go, thank God I'm not from Edinburgh. I'm not good an actor, I'm actually a tour guide. So yeah, I'm a tour guide in Glasgow, a walking tour guide, and that is fucking amazing for content, honestly. Glasgow is one of those cities that's just, it's just Glasgow. So I take tourists from everywhere, America, where was it, Canada? Canada? So we get a lot of Canadians, they keep moaning about their southern neighbours to me, and I'm like, mate, don't want a Scotsman about your fucking southern neighbours, leave it in England. Fuck off. Actually, funny thing about I've seen about America, Trump, actually, I think I can kind of explain him. He's half Scottish. Never makes sense. Like that, I mean, can you imagine most Scottish folk with the most powerful job in the world? It sums it up to fair. But anyway, so being a tour guide in Glasgow is just pretty fucking fantastic, honestly. I meet so many people from other countries and get to walk them around and show them Glasgow, because Glasgow's got so much stuff that nobody here ever even knows about. The amount of folk that have told me I'm talking shite is brilliant. I do love a good bit of patter. A lot of people walk by going, "No you didn't." I'm like, but I've actually found a weird guy. Like I've had one close to fighting interaction, and it's been the same guy 1 year apart twice. Some long-haired guy with blue sunglasses on a skateboard, just always gives me shite. And the last time, it was an afternoon tour. I stopped at the Pebble Bar for a couple of whiskies, and he was trying to give stuff. and basically said he was going to do this and that, and I went, who the fuck you talking? Tried to go for him, and chased after him on his skateboard, then realised I was working, tried to turn around and apologise. But in my group, I had a guy from Argentina, and fair play to the boy, he just fucking tap off ready to go. I was like, fantastic. Because I had explained fucking, that is pretty much me, guys, so, but thank you very much, everyone.
One more time for the wonderful Luke Farrell.